students. We are learning English grammar, and as we have completed our syllabus, let us start with revision 1. So revision 1 is about gap filling. So as we know, in gap filling there is a question and there are 4 options. Out of those 4 options we have to select the most suitable one. So this is question number 1. Let us read it. Concentration is dash by alertness. Now we have these 4 options. We will look at them one by one. Let us look at the first option, help. And before applying this option here in the blank, let us look at the question once again. Concentration is dash by alertness. So if you concentrate at this by, we will come to know that this sentence is in passive voice. And as it is in passive voice, we will have to follow the format of passive voice. So the format of passive voice is object V3 by subject. So here concentration is the object. Whatever will come here in the blank will be V3 and alertness is the subject. So whatever answer that comes here should be in V3. So when we look at all the options, we know that help is not in V3, help is V1, will help is future tense, so this is not in V3. Helps again is V1, it is only singular, but helped is V3. So here help is the correct option which will fit in the blank. Let us look at the next question now. Effective speaking dash on effective listening. Now effective speaking is the subject of this sentence and it is singular. It is the subject and it is the noun, and this noun is singular. As the noun is singular, the verb also will be singular. So let us look at all the questions, all the options, and find the singular verb. So as we know, depends is the verb which is singular. So here depends will be the answer. For those of you who have forgotten this concept, the verb which has an S at the end is singular, unlike the noun, and the verb which does not have S at the end, that is plural, again unlike the noun. So here depends is the correct answer. Let us move on to the next question. Economic growth dash attitudes and lifestyle. Here again economic growth is the subject which is singular. So if the subject is singular, the verb again has to be singular. So as we know from all the options, changes is the verb which is singular because it has S at the end. So here the correct answer is changes. Let us move on to the next question. The environment has always dash in control of our destiny. Now here, as we can see, we have has here, and has comes in present perfect tense. So here the answer will be been. The environment has always been in control of our destiny because has been is used in present perfect tense. Let us move ahead. They believe that logic dash no faith in place. Sorry, I misunderstood. I misplaced these two words. The question is, they believe that logic dash no place in faith. Now here, this sentence, logic dash no place in faith, this is a universal truth. So in case of universal truth, we always use present tense. We always use simple present tense. So out of all these options, we can use has or have as verbs, and these are in simple present tense. We are using has and have only as the main verbs here. Remember that has and have are also used in present perfect tense. But in present perfect tense, along with has and have, there is another main verb. But here in this sentence is in simple present tense, and the verb which we will use here will be the main verb. That means here we are using has and have as main verbs. That's why we can use them in simple present tense, and that is why here has and have, despite using has and have, this sentence is in simple present tense and not in present perfect tense. So now we have two options, has and have, but when you look at the question, logic dash no place in faith, here logic is the subject and logic is singular. Because the subject is singular, the verb should also be singular. So here has is the singular verb, so has is the answer. Let us move ahead. Okay, so this is another question of gap filling. This is a paragraph. There are 3 blanks and there are 3 options here. So let us look at the question. During dash hottest part of the year. Now in this blank, we can use any of these options, a, the, and some. So when you look at this word hottest, it is in superlative degree. So we know that before superlative degree, we always use the. So the first answer is the, which will come in the first blank. Let us move ahead. Many of our city streets seem to be on fire dash masses of gulmohar flowers. Now as we know, gulmohar flowers are orange in color, the color of fire. So because gulmohar flowers are spread all across the city streets look like they are on fire because of gulmohar tree. So here these are the options: from, by, with, over. Now because the city streets are spread with gulmohar flowers, here the answer will be with. This dash one of the most beautiful trees. Now here these are the options: is, was, are, be. Because this is singular, here we will use is, because is also singular, but was is also singular. So we have 2 options, is or was, for the last sentence. So let us look at the other sentences of the paragraph to know if the paragraph is in present tense or is in past tense. So if you look at this verb seem, seem is present tense. The past tense of seem is seemed. So as this paragraph is in present tense and the subject is singular, we will use is, which is singular and which is in present tense. Let us move to the next question. He screamed so loudly that the pigeons pecking dashed the scattered grains. Now here the pigeons are feeding on scattered grains. So whenever you come across the word pecking, always remember that pecking is always accompanied by at. So pecking at is the correct answer. So at will be the answer for the first blank. Let us move ahead. So he screamed so loudly that the pigeons pecking at the scattered grains in dash courtyard. Now these are the options: in the courtyard, a courtyard, an courtyard, some courtyard. Now we know some courtyard is not possible, an courtyard is not possible. We have these two options, the and a. Now if you look at the paragraph, he screamed so loudly. So this is the boy who is standing near a courtyard. We are not talking about any courtyard. He is not standing near any courtyard. He is standing near one specific courtyard. So this courtyard is specific. It is possible that there are many courtyards, but he is standing near this specific courtyard. So as it is a specific courtyard, we will choose the option the. Dash off in a flurry. Now here the pigeons have flown away in a flurry. They have flown away suddenly, all at once. So these are the options. Take, the next word is off here. So take off, takes off, took off, taking off. Now here if you look at the paragraph, look at the verb here, screamed. Screamed is in past tense. So out of all these four options, took is in past tense. So took is the correct answer, which will be used in this blank. So that's all today for revision 1. We will meet again for revision 2. Thank you.